Here's the 10 most chillingly accurate predictions made by The Simpsons. President Trump predicted in 2000 in episode 11 E17, Bart to the future. Donald Trump has just been elected as the next president of the United States, but his ambition was foreseen by this classic Simpsons episode where Bart was shown his future by a Native American. Lisa has become president, and in a scene where she addresses her inner circle, she says, "We've inherited quite the budget crunch from President Trump." Spooky. The Higgs boson particle, predicted in 1998 in episode season 10 Etwo, The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace. Simon Singh, the author of a book titled The Simpsons and Their Mathematical Secrets, claims Homer Simpson predicted the mass of the Higgs boson particle 14 years before it was actually figured out for real by scientists at the Large Hadron Collider. Singh says this equation, written by Homer on a blackboard, is eerily accurate. If you work it out, you get the mass of a Higgs boson that's only a bit larger than the nanomass of a Higgs boson actually is. Greece's economic collapse. 3 years before this year's government debt meltdown in Greece that saw it become the first country to default on an IMF loan repayment. A throwaway gag on a 2012 episode predicted how outlandish the situation would become. A ticker on a rolling news station that Homer appears on reads, "Europe puts Greece on eBay." We wonder if the Greeks have considered this option during their darkest hours. Ebola outbreak. A crackpot viral video that did the rounds in 2014 claims The Simpsons predicted the recent American Ebola outbreak. An episode saw Marge offering to read Bart a book titled Curious George and the Ebola Virus, which the YouTube creator The Controversy Yen says proves that the makers of the show knew about the future outbreak and are, of course, members of the Illuminati. It was almost convincing before the Illuminati stuff, wasn't it? The NSA scandal. 6 years before Edward Snowden blew the whistle on the true extent of the NSA's spying on American citizens, the Simpsons movie featured an extended gag about the extensive surveillance network of the National Security Agency. Chastising Lisa for worrying about spies while on the run sparks an alarm in an NSA building. The building contains thousands of workers listening to private conversations across the country, and Marge's loose lips lead to the family's arrest. Horse meat scandal. A full 19 years before it was revealed that some beef sold in Europe had been contaminated with horse meat, The Simpsons made a joke about Lunch Lady Doris cooking with assorted horse parts, now with more testicles. On a side note, Lunch Lady Doris is now Lunch Lady Dora, a name change facilitated when the character's original voice actor, Doris Grau, died in 1995. Faulty voting machines, predicted in 2008. Episode, Season 20 E4, Treehouse of Horror 19s.